Hi sir, good evening. My name is Kathleen Migayo and we are the Group 10. So, our topic is all about hip bridge. What is hip bridge? A hip bridge, also known as a glute bridge, is a low-impact floor exercise that strengthens the glutes, hamstrings, quadriceps, and core. So, to perform it, you lay on your back with knees bent and feet flat on the floor. Then lift your hips towards the ceiling by squeezing your glutes and holding the position before lowering back down. So this exercise can also help improve posture, core stability, and reduce back pain, according to Hanging Health and Peaceopedia. So there is more benefits that you will gain for hip bridge. So hip bridge, or also known as a glute bridge, is a primarily strengthen the glutes, hamstrings, and core, improving posture, balance, and overall lower body stability. So this low-impact exercise enhances hip mobility and pelvic floor function. So making daily activities easier and potential reducing lower back pain and knee pain. So they are also a great exercise for warming up glutes before other workouts or for developing strength to progress to more challenging exercise like squats and deadlifts. A glute is important for hip extension, power, and posture, while the hamstrings assist in hip extension and knee flexion, while the core is provides stability and support. So the benefits that you will gain also is improved posture, stronger glutes and core contribution to better spinal alignment. And the second one is enhanced balance. So a stable core and strong glutes improve balance and coordination. So the third one is a lower body stability. Lower body stability strengthened muscles provide a solid foundation for movement. While the fourth one is increased hip mobility. So the exercise promotes flexibility and range of motion in the hips, while the fifth one is a pelvic floor function. So hip bridge can help strengthen the pelvic floor muscles, which are important for bladder and sexual health. And the sixth one is the pain reduction. So pain reduction by strengthening supporting muscles. Hip bridge can alleviate lower back and knee pain. So hip bridge is also a warm-up exercise for activating and preparing the glutes before more intense workouts. So the progression builds a foundation of strength necessary for more challenging exercise like squat and deadlifts. Different types and the function. So the first one is a glute bridge. The function of glute bridge is it strengthens gluteus maximus and hamstrings, activates core muscles, reduces lower back tension, improves posture and pelvic stability. Gluteus maximus. This is the main muscles in your buttocks. The exercise helps make it stronger, which is important for things like walking, running, and climbing stairs. Hamstrings. These are the muscles on the back of your thigh. Strengthening them helps with knee and hip movement. So, activate core muscles. The exercise engages your core muscles, the muscles in your abdomen and back. So, this is important for stability and balance. Activating means making sure these muscles are working properly during the exercise. So, reduce lower back tension. By strengthening the glutes and core, the exercise helps support your spine and reduce strain on your lower back muscles. These can help alleviate pain and discomfort. And the last one is improve posture and pelvic stability. So posture, strengthening the core and glutes, helps you stand taller and maintain better alignment. While the pelvic stability is a stable pelvis is important for balance, coordination, and preventing injuries. The exercise helps strengthen the muscles that support your pelvis.
Next, for the basic glute bridge is a single leg glute bridge. Function of single leg glute bridge is to build unilateral or one-sided glutes and hamstring strength, enhances balance and coordination. Correct muscular imbalances, improves hips joint stability. A single leg glute bridge is a lower body exercise that strengthens the glutes, hamstrings, and core while improving balance and stability. To perform it, lie on your back with one knee bent and the other leg extended straight. Then press through the heel of your bent leg to lift your hips until your body forms a straight line from shoulder to knees. Hold briefly at the top, squeeze your glutes, and slowly lower back down before repeating on the other side. Elevated glute bridge with foot on bench or ball. Function of elevated glute bridge increases range of motion at the hips, target glutes, and hamstrings. More intensely strengthens posterior chain with greater challenges, improves flexibility and mobility. An elevated glute bridge is a variation of the standard glute bridge that increases the range of motion by placing your feet on a bench or stability ball. This exercise targets the glutes and hamstrings more deeply while also engaging your core for balance. To perform it, lie on your back with your feet on the bench or ball. Push through your heels to lift your hips until your body forms a straight line from shoulder to knees. Squeeze your glutes at the top, then slowly lower back down. Hip thrust with back on bench. Function of hip thrust, maximal glute activation, builds strength and muscles, mass in the glutes, useful for athletic performance and sprinting power, can be loaded with weights for resistance training. A hip thrust is a powerful lower body exercise that primarily targets the glutes while also strengthening the hamstrings and core. It's performed with your upper back resting on a bench and feet flat on the floor, allowing for a greater range of motion than a standard bridge. To perform it, sit on the ground with your shoulder blades against the bench. Place your feet hip width apart. Push through your heels to lift your hip until your body forms a straight line from shoulder to knees. Squeeze your glutes at the top, then slowly lower back down.
Banded glute bridge activates gluteus medius, side glute, improves hip abduction, strength, helps prevent knee collapse during movement, increases hip joint stability. The banded glute bridge is a variation of the traditional glute bridge that uses resistance band placed around the thighs just above the knees. The band adds extra tension, making your glute muscles work harder to push against it. Marching glute bridge improves core and pelvic stability, strengthens hip flexors in a stable position, builds coordination and control, great for injury prevention and rehab. In the marching glute bridge, you start in the regular glute bridge position, but instead of holding still, you alternately left knee toward your chest like marching. This challenges your balance and coordination. So, isometric glute bridge hold builds muscular endurance in glutes and hamstrings, enhances postural strength, improves core stability, can be used for warm up or cool down. So the isometric glute bridge hold involves holding the top position of the bridge without movement. You maintain the contraction in your glutes and hamstrings for a specific duration.